Hi friends, a very warm welcome back to our channel. I'm Chandamama. This is your Chandamama bringing you a new story today. The title of the story is Dhruv Tara, published as Chitrabharti Kathamala series. So let's move towards the story. Before moving to the story, let's move towards the introduction. The introduction is as below. The glorious Swayambhu Manu and his wife Shatrupa had two sons named Priyavrata and Uttanpad. King Uttanpad had two queens, Suniti and Suruchi. Dhruv was born to Suniti and the elder queen. He was very glorious, God-fearing and intelligent. Once being humiliated by his stepmother, Dhruv left his home and turned into dense jungles in search of God Krishna. God Krishna had to appear before Dhruv, being very much pleased with his hard penance. This interesting story of Dhruv's love of Krishna, courage and bravery is from the Bhagavad Gita. So let's move towards the story. Dhruv Tara. King Uttanpad once stayed with Uttam, the son of his second queen, Suruchi, in his lap. Dhruv, the son of his first queen, Suniti, came in and said, "Father, I'll too sit on your lap." To this, Suruchi responded, "To sit in the king's lap, you should have been born as my son." And then Dhruv started crying. "Why these tears, my son? What's happened?" asked Suniti to Dhruv. "Mother Suruchi would not let me sit in my father's lap," said Suruchi. "Grieve not, my son. Devote yourself to Lord Krishna and you will attain a much higher place." "Is that so? Where is Lord Krishna, mother? I'll go to him," asked Dhruv. "You're too small yet. Go when you are grown up." "Sure, but I will. But why does Mother Suruchi scold me so?" asked Dhruv. "Don't take your mother's words to heart, my son," said Suniti. Thereafter, the child Dhruv was always lost in thoughts of Lord Krishna. "I'll surely go to Lord Krishna," said Dhruv one day while devoting. Seeing Dhruv at his devotions, Suniti began to feel uneasy. And when he met Suniti, Dhruv asked, "Where does Lord Krishna live, mother?" Uh, Suniti responded, "Far away in Madhuban, my son." So Dhruv responded, "Mother, may I take leave of you now? I am going to Lord Krishna today." And he wanted to take leave. Her love burst its bounds. "How shall I live without you?" said Suniti to Dhruv. The child Dhruv set out for Mathura to meet Lord Krishna. Parted from her son, Suniti wept bitterly. "What ails you, O queen?" said King Uttanpad. "My lord, Dhruv has left the palace and gone to seek Lord Krishna," said Suniti. "Oh, that's bad. He's still a child. I'll go and bring back him," said King Uttanpad. King's chariot came upon Dhruv, and he was in search of his son Dhruv. "Come back with me, son, and you shall mount the highest throne," said King Uttanpad. "Father, I won't turn back till I have met Lord Krishna," said Dhruv, and continued walking. The king tried in vain. Dhruv pressed ahead. "My son!" And King Uttanpad was starting to cry. The king was filled with remorse. "Alas, I insulted him. That's why. Protect him, O Lord," he prayed for his son. The innocent young Dhruv pressed through the dense forests. On the way, he met a sage ahead, Sage Narad. "Prince Dhruv, you wandering here?" "Oh, Holy One, I'm going to Lord Krishna. He'll take me on his lap." "God, oh God, how will you face life in the forest? Go back home," said Sage Narada. "No, I won't turn back till I have met Lord Krishna," said Dhruv. "O noble resolve." "The blessings of Lord Krishna upon you," said Sage Narada. Going to Narada, Dhruv set off again. Narad arrived to find the king lamenting. "Alas, why didn't I take Dhruv in my lap?" he was thinking and crying. Glory to the king! Sage Narad is here, said one of his ministers. Have no fear, O king, your son will rise to greatness, said Sage Narad. Reaching Madhuban, Dhruv sat down to meditate. Deep in the forest, surrounded by wild animals, Dhruv meditated intensely. The harsh meditation reduced him to skin and bone. 6 months went by in this manner. Dhruv's meditation unsettled the earth. Everywhere the creatures began to choke. In panic, the gods went to Lord Krishna. Why are we choking, O Lord? Relieve us from this distress. One of my child devotees is getting restless and I'll go and pacify him, said Krishna to the gods. Lord Krishna set out to meet Dhruv. On seeing him, Dhruv clasped his feet. Arise, my son, your devotion has pleased me. Lord Krishna touched Dhruv with his conch and Dhruv began to recite the Vedas. All your wishes will be fulfilled and I shall grant you the highest seat till eternity. Brimming with joy, Dhruv left for the city. A messenger brought the news. O king, the prince Dhruv has come back home with a great boon. The king departed to welcome Dhruv. Auspicious music filled with air. The king lifted Dhruv and clasped his heart. The second queen, Suruchi, embraced Dhruv. Forgive me, my son. Don't say that, mother. Dhruv's mother, Suniti, took him up in her arms. Blessed am I to have a son like you. Dhruv embraced his brother Uttam. Where had you gone? The people had prepared a grand reception of Dhruv. Flowers and rice were showered in greetings. At the palace, the queens welcomed Dhruv. As he grew to manhood, Dhruv mastered all the skills. His father crowned him as the king. Detached from the worldly pleasures, the king left for the forest and a life of prayers. One day, Dhruv's mother said, Why don't you get married now? I am longing for a daughter-in-law, asked his mother. Dhruva married Brahmi, the daughter of King Shishumara. The two sons, Kalp and Vatsa, were born to them. One day, Dhruv's stepbrother Uttam went out to hunt. Seeing him alone, the Yakshasa attacked him. Uttam was killed in the battle. His mother Suruchi went wailing into the forest. She died in the forest fire. Dhruv was heartbroken. Alas, my brother is killed and my mother is burnt into ashes, all in my lifetime. Furious, he set out to destroy the Yaksha clan. The Yaksha city, Alkapuri, was magnificent. Dhruv arrived and called for war. A pitched battle followed. The Yakshasa surrounded Dhruv's chariot and showered him with arrows, but they were no match for his skill and marksmanship. A large number of Yakshasas were killed. Others hid in the caves for safety. Meanwhile, Pitamaha Swayambhu Manu came to Dhruv, stepping off his chariot. Dhruv bowed to him. Shed your anger and vengeance. Stop this war, my son. For all these killings, you must seek pardon of the Yaksha king Kuber. Alas, I have sinned gravely. Grant that my love for Lord Krishna may continue to grow. So be it. On his return from the battle, Dhruv crowned his son the king. Dhruv donned an ascetic's robe and left for Badrinath. In Badrinath, his home was a thatched hut. His food was wild fruits. He would weep for sheer love of Lord Krishna. One day, Dhruv saw a beautiful Viman approaching. The two messengers of God, Nand and Sunand, stepped off the Viman. You have gained divine status. O Dhruv, this Viman has been sent by God for you. All at once, Yamraj appeared on the scene. But you must leave your body behind, said Lord Yamraj to Dhruv. Placing one foot on Yamraj's head, Dhruv stepped into the Viman. The Viman took off. Yamraj was left gaping, surprised and angry. Suddenly, Dhruv remembered his mother Suniti. To this, Nand Insurance told, "Have no fears, your mother has already attained salvation." Narada began to sing praises of Dhruv. "Blessed is Suniti, who gave birth to Dhruv, a jewel among devotees," said Narada. And Dhruv reached heaven in the human form. So this was the story, Chitra Bharti Kathamala series, Dhruv Tara, published. And to this day, Dhruva as the pole holds the highest place in the sky. So this is the story. Coming to an end here. So till I come back with a new episode and a new video, till then stay safe and take care. Thank you. Bye-bye. This is your Chanda Mama signing off from your channel. Thank you.